time gate. Ellywick. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We got an ad break for about a minute, so we're gonna chill. We're gonna do this. We're gonna push this time gate to unlock Ellywick with what time we have left today. May not have been the best decision. Well, but look, the time gate is this thing we're limited on time-wise. So, yeah, I don't want to use any of this stuff right now. Yeah. All right, I think we're back from the break. Oh, geez. Oh, that's right. Ellywick and her M. This is the worst. This is the worst for new players. All right. We got to do something like this. Why? Why? All right, we're back. We're gonna do what we can with the Ellywick time gate. I saw a question here. Should I legendary my gem farm team? No. With your gem farm team is pushing with item levels. Well, no. Well, item levels for your speed functions, but there's no legendary effects for speed, and you're not killing with the champions. You're killing with your click damage. So you don't need legendaries on your gem farm team for basic gem farming or for basic Briv gem farming. I mean, could there be an argument for like if you're going to gem farm with a fire breath potion? But that's outside the scope of normalcy, of normal, like even Briv gem farming. You really want to put Legos on your pushing team for trials. That's really you need your trials team to clear tier 10 regularly, even if one or maybe even two people aren't able to contribute much in a week. Like you need to be able to carry. So, yeah. I still think this is M is for it's either a sideways E for Ellywick or it's an M for Magic the Gathering. You can go either way. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go. We did patron stuff. Oh, you know what I should do? We should just put them in the same line. Get some damage out of that. Oh, this is bad. What is bad? They spent a bunch of gold on click damage at the last second. All right, patrons. Now, come over here. Look, I can buy my time gate piece. Cha-ching. One-stop patron shop. All right, that's it. Now, I have 5,325 ruby coins after doing those two variants. I have enough influence to buy my time gate piece every week. That means I have 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, I don't got to do any Mert stuff. Nothing. Nothing for 2 weeks. Now, well, so Monday I will spend this and that. So a week from Monday is the last time I'll have currency. The following week after that, I'll need to come up with 2,500 currency somehow. That should be a ways away. I'm going to go ahead and reset my influence. I'm going to throw it over here like I talked about before. We now have 20% more damage to all the stuff, but why not? But why not? We also did get a little more favor over here in Torm. Does that do anything for us? It does. Interesting. Oh, all champions ultimate attack cooldown? Sure, Carlock needs this now. Now we have a reason to put stuff there. That means we can probably get all this too now. Yep, okay. I don't know that I mean, it's fine. Lost a little bit, but that's okay. Additional training would be ideal. Our next Sword Coast run is going to be good. 6 pieces of equipment. Everybody has 6 pieces of equipment. And this lowers the base attack cooldown of champions in the front 2 columns. That doesn't matter to us currently if we're using Briv as a tank. Because then the next time we push in Sword Coast, it would be a favor run in Sword Coast. So we don't have to worry about that either. Now here's the problem. How far away Nayeli is from where we need to buff. We're going to move her back here for now. For the time being. Do I have enough money? Sort of. We're real close to just needing to only upgrade champions. I go back to core champions for this. Blushi unlocked. Congrats, Hobbs. Congrats. Limited character roster as a new trialer. The trial seems more fluid based on who's available. Well, I mean, everybody's is, but you know, you need to keep a list of who you're using that are making up your trials team, and that's where your whoever has epics on those is where your legendaries should go. Got a worse time with Crux and Blue Sheep? Probably, yeah, because Crux really relies on developed speed champions, right? Blue Sheep just cares about, you know, what's your strongest pushing team, because you can make that happen. You can make good decisions and end up with your strongest pushing team. This may be one of those that doesn't get finished on stream, but this isn't. We have more than enough power to unlock Ellywick now, or unlock any champion on the first base adventure. Just got to get to 50. I'm going to want to go further than that for favor, so that I can do the other. Oh, I didn't even see what I rolled. Hold on. So 50, 75, 175. Good Lord. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to push off stream. Well, that's fine. I mean, you just got to look at what our new pushing formation is, right? With Carlock. You know, use whatever, when you come into this, use whatever you have that's your best pushing formation, but we're going to want to push as far as we can, because we're going to want to grab a good chunk of favor here, and then tomorrow we'll start off with this, and it'll be a favor push too, as well, and then hopefully we'll have the favor we need to do Draconic Dissonance, because the area goal 175 is bad enough. Keep getting the highest variant. It sucks. But these are annoying. These dragons that it spawns are annoying. There's one that heals itself. There's one that slows down our attack speed. There's one where bosses respawn immediately when they die. Like, So we want at least 5 EO8 favor, but if we can get more, we'll take more. Okay, so we're gonna do this for now. Remember, we're saving. We got a bunch of gems, but we're saving up for gelatinous cube, glue gurgle pop, glue gurgle pop, glue gurgle pop. Fourth familiar will make the start of our runs easier because I'll put 3 out on the field and then I'll put 1 on click damage and then I don't have to touch anything for a very long time. Until we get to the point where I don't have to click. I won't have to level anything up. Well, I'll probably still level up the gold find champion, but that's about it. This formation, this is where I would set this up at this point, but this formation is going to evolve heavily as we progress because this does not work for much longer. Give me that gold, familiars. Drop it. I don't know where the familiars get all the gold, but it's mine now. $3.907 is enough for 175 on your time gate. It depends on the restriction. Some restrictions aren't anything, and it'd be fine, but you might end up having to do a favor run. And if you try it and you're just not getting there, just bail out and go to a free play and do a deep run. You can't just sit like in a variant and hope you're going to get enough gold. So yeah, some restrictions apply. It just depends. There's no ranged attacks and 1-2. Okay, so the no ranged attackers, like how were you relying on anyone that used ranged attacks? Like Calliope is magic, Charlax is melee, Nile is melee, magic, melee, right? So if you weren't if your pushing team doesn't have ranged attackers in it, you're fine. But Strahd spawns on every boss? Oh, that's a whole other thing. What spawns on every boss is a whole other thing. I mean, you can try it. That Strahd, generally you need a multi-hit attacker, so you're gonna want like a Shara DPS. You need some crowd control. It's rough. Strahd is rough. If it's armored Strahd, it's rough. And it usually is. Like if the normal Strahd is usually armored and when he hits you, he heals. So you've got to crowd control him and strip off tons of armor as quickly as possible. Can't use a Shara. Oh, if Finn's in, she'll help. Finn will help. Finn's got a dot, but man, yeah, that's gonna be. I would get more favor personally. Personally, I'd get more favor. But you do you. Gonna leave. Calliope isn't to the point where she's doing anything yet, so I'm just gonna leave her there. Oh, you already tried. Yeah, see how it goes. I mean, look, all you lose is time. Just if you're not spending about if you don't spend a bunch of potions on it. Just see what happens. Because remember, potions are only going to get you a handful of levels, like 5 or less, usually. Um, so the only thing you lose is time. Like I get upset when I do it on this account mainly because we have a limited amount of time that we're playing this account. And when we're doing limited time events, it's time matters. But if I was just playing this account for fun, well, I'll screw something up and just do it again. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I think just because we're getting to upgrade choices, I'm gonna have to move everybody into what I feel like the positioning is gonna be for this. I could check my guide. I could check my guide for Ellywick. That'd probably be a good idea. Did I make a good formation or not? Let's find out. I think I probably used Hitch, so... but we'll do this with a Shara. But I should see the general layout. First run? Oh. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, so unlock run, it's going to be our DPS is going to be interesting. Okay. You know what? We may just leave it like this. No, that's not going to work. It's got to be. So it's got to be like this. And Bruner's just like chilling because I'm going to put Bruner up here just to piss people off. Bruner's not a tank. Yeah, well then. But he's got 10 overwhelm. I got a tanking feat. He's not a tank. He's not. But at the moment, there's nowhere else to put him because he's not going to offer anything except his all champs damage bonus. Oh, Strahd has no armor? Oh, you're fine then. If it's a no armor Strahd, you're fine. I think. I think it'll probably be fine. Yeah. It's the armored Strahd that's... Keep in mind, he still may heal if he touches you, so... If you're not one-shotting him, you could be in for a rough time. Yeah, Kimmy, I mean, it depends on how far you can push, right? Like, it's all about your account power when you're doing your first run for an event or a time gate. But, everybody's got their strategies. I don't usually, on my main account, I don't try to push to my wall on my first run. I just grab 15 minutes worth of whatever, and then I bail, which is usually EO4 to EO6, somewhere in there, I think. And then it's the second run that I try to go all the way. Getting some kind of multiplier I prefer than over having no multiplier. But, you know, to each their own. But now you can swap your gold fight champs in after you set a high bud with a dragon potion. Yeah, that's what we call dirty gold farming. Yeah, with a fire breath potion. Yeah, the community has dubbed that dirty gold farming. So you save your pushing formation, and then you alternately save a high gold find percentage formation. And when you set a high bud and you have a familiar out and a gold find and a fire breath potion on, then you just hot swap into the other formation, and suddenly, you know, suddenly see more. So no, suddenly you're raking in tons and tons of gold, more than you normally would have. Yeah. And then you just swap back as your bud drops. Calliope is really why we rearranged this. We want to make sure that we've got Calliope and Celeste both buffing our DPS. Now, but the tank isn't going to be buffing our DPS, or a tank buffs the DPS here, but we're not going to have a lot of tanks here. Again, Bruner's going to leave. Bruner will leave when we get to a point where Bruner can't, shouldn't be up here anymore. But right now, he's pretending he's actually a tank, which with that armor and shield, he should be. But, oh well. Oh well, so this is going to be the rest of the push, but we are done for today. I will finish this off stream. Sorry, folks that are watching the VOD. Just, use your best pushing group. This is a fairly straightforward thing to unlock. You only got to get to 50, but you want to go further to get favor when you're doing it in an event or a time gate. You want to treat these as favor runs, so I shall do that. Remember, tomorrow there's no tutorial show. So I'll be back here, but like earlier in the day. So keep an eye on the Discord. Follow the channel. Make sure you have notifications for the channel available. I will be back tomorrow. We will do a longer stream tomorrow over here. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night.